STEERY.
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 It's a game you can play with kids, it's a game you can play with adults, it's definitely a game you can play with adults. It was so much fun, it was an absolute blast, we were all laughing, all having a great time with it.
A lot of potential here, a whole lot of fun.
Now what makes this different to other kind of collaborative narrative games is you can win this game.
These are the rules, they're very simple.
Players are steering a story in their direction using these story cards that really inspire a lot of creativity and critical thinking.
So you always start the game with a new character, something like a vampire.
Then you've got a hand of 5 cards, and each of these has a story prompt of some kind on, with a value in the top right hand corner.
The point system is so interesting because this says that this is probably a little bit harder to bring into the story than just the phrase "to relax."
Draw a story card from their hand, place it out, telling a story incorporating that particular element, component, action, or thing into the story.
You can't just say anything and just say what's on the card and that's it, because you won't get points. Everyone else will challenge you and say, no, that doesn't work.
And it just keeps going around like that. Once the game's finished, you tally up the points in front of you, and whoever's got the most points wins.
STEERY creates really interesting, memorable stories.
We had a story about a leprechaun ending up fighting like going in the future with a wizard to try and get camels off of the king. It was a whole thing.
And at the end of the game, you have a great story that you told.
That story is never going to be told again.
This game is overly replayable.
This could be really great in the classroom.
It's a game that I think you could play again and again and again.
And to have a game that can lead to that sort of sense of communal bonding, it's something that feels great.